Hey guys, welcome first of all. But I'm super excited. I got this Donkey Kong here. I've had it for a couple months. I've wanted to make a video on it. I just haven't had time. Been doing a bunch of yard work. I finally got my garage cleaned up a little bit and wanted to go through this thing with you guys. I bought this from a guy who got it from an arcade who got it in the year of issue. So, according to this guy anyways, this thing's only had 3 owners in its life. It's in really good shape. It's mostly original. There's a few things they've done to it to keep it up and running, but for the most part, it's original. Hasn't been repainted. Anyways, let's go through it and check it out. I think first I'd like to start just kind of with overall what the cabinet looks like. Original T-molding, a little bit beat up, some nicks in it and stuff. Looking at the front, a couple nicks in it. Missing little coin return pieces here. Does have the box inside. We'll check that out here in a second. But yeah, I'd say overall, just looking at the front here, pretty darn good looking for being 40 years old or close to 40 years old. Let's check out the control panel here. As you guys can see here with the control panel, we got a couple things going on. Missing the dust cover, probably broke off at some point, just didn't get replaced. This button should obviously not be red, it should be an orangish color. So this is not the original, they replaced it. You can also tell too, when you look at the height of the button, these are original buttons and you can see the height difference. Versus this one. So at some point this button must have broke and they just replaced it with whatever they had. These buttons, I noticed when I got this one's toast. So it still works. It's just done. So I'm gonna, I see that Mike's Arcade actually, put a lot of work into and remade these, so they're as close as you can get to the original thing. So I'm gonna order a set off his website. You get one of each of those and then one of these, and I'm gonna get all 3 of those replaced. Got the instructions here and here, original. Missing a little screw here. I actually found that. I think I put it in the coin box. We'll get that replaced. It's missing the coin sticker here too. But overall, again, I'd say in pretty darn good shape considering how old this is. I'm really happy with it. Let's check out next. Let's just kind of scroll up here. The bezel here is in pretty good shape. It's got a scratch right here. A couple cracks in it, nothing major. A couple screw holes in it there. But, decent shape. Completely okay with it, gonna leave it as is. Marquee, also actually in really good shape considering how old it is, looks really good. Let's take a next look here. We're gonna go down to go right in here to the coin mech area. Let's see if we can see they put a token sticker on there from the arcade. And they must have took this off when they did that, just being that they didn't want people putting quarters in there. But, you can see everything works in here, all original. This one's got 59,736 plays on it. That is quite a bit. So, if we're basing it off 25 cents a play, that's roughly $15,000 this machine made in its lifetime. And of course, some of that's been just through, people adding credits, like the guy before me and myself when we're playing this. Original coin box here. Like I said, I got the screw in there for up here. I found that inside when I was just kind of scoping it out. A place to put a padlock. Overall nice though. You know, it's missing the coin return pieces, but you know, untouched and looks pretty darn good. Let's see here. Let's check out the sides. You can see the side art, and this goes for both sides. The side art has been taken off. It's off on most of these that are original, just peeled off or got beat up or whatever. You can still see some of it underneath the bolts here, but the side, it's, you know, it's in pretty good shape considering. They obviously had some things taped up to it. There's like some old tape on here and some few scuff marks. Little kind of ding here, some scuffs. Down at the bottom, chipped up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Again, really happy overall with how this looks on the outside. Let's check out the other side really quick and then on to the inside. So same thing going on this side. Side art's missing. Don't think I'm going to restore it. Just going to leave it as is. I really like the original, just, you know, as is 40-year-old machine. But a couple pieces of the stickers hanging out from underneath the bowl. A couple nicks, dings, old tape. Nothing crazy. We'll just kind of give it a wipe down and probably leave it as is. Same thing on the bottom, just a little bit of chips and stuff. But overall, decent looking machine. Let's take a look at the inside here. Okay guys, the back here, they repainted this at some point, just kind of sprayed it black. You know, it's as expected for an old machine like this. You got the on-off switch down there at the bottom. Missing its lock, held in by screws. Pretty common. Then the little serial plate up there at the top. Okay guys, so here's the serial plate. It's a plywood cabinet. You can tell just by looking, you know, plywood. But also you can tell if you were just looking at the nameplate. So the ones that were made in Japan, yeah, if I can talk, made in Japan, are made with plywood, and the ones made here in the United States, I think they were made out of Redmond, Washington. Those ones will say made in the USA. And those ones are out of particle board. I think most people in the collector world, I think they're mostly after the plywood version of the cabinet, just because it's lighter, it holds up better than particle board. Just seems to be the more sought after one. So you can see too, this is the TKG4-UP-US. So that's the model number, like the release of this particular Donkey Kong cabinet. And you can see, like I said, they painted over. There used to be a sticker here. They just painted over the top. Lock got popped out at some point, and they just kind of painted the back of the cab. And you know, they didn't do a good job, because when they did it, some of the paint like drifted over to the, let's see if we can show you here. It's light, but there's some spray. It looks like they sprayed off the bottom too. We might try to get that paint off and actually kind of repair the bottom. You can see it split in there a little bit. You know, chipping up. Again, I'm not gonna do anything to the sides. I'm okay with it. It's 40 years old. It looks pretty good, and I like the original, how original this is. But I'll probably end up fixing the bottom just for to make sure it continues to stay sturdy and look good. So let's take a peek at the inside here. All right, guys, the inside, there's the monitor adjustments off to the left there. Come down a little bit. We got the two boards set up there. Got the power supply down there on the bottom, and a whole lot of dirt and dust. Definitely probably give it a cleaning inside and just clean it up. It's filthy. Who knows how long that dust has been sitting in there. And then on the inside of the backboard, you just got the little adjustment sheet there. But yeah, now that you guys have seen the inside, the outside of this particular Donkey Kong, let's go ahead and fire this thing up and show you guys my skills. All right, guys, let's see if this angle works. I'm just going to play a level really quick and show you guys what this thing looks like. There we go. Let's back up here for a second. Let's give you guys a look with the lights off. See, let me coin up really quick. See what you guys think here. There she is in the dark. Now let's see if you guys can get a good view here while can show off my Donkey Kong skills, at least on the first level here. All right, let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. You guys see okay? I think so. All right. Let's see how high we can get. God, the sounds on this game were great. Whoa. That was a scary little couple seconds there. All right, let's get a couple quick points, finish off this level. All right, let's call that a wrap. Well, that was the first level. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, comment if you have a question or comment. I'll do my best to get back to everybody. I always have on all my videos. I would say one thing about this game, I love it. You know, I love the shape it's in for being 40 years old and getting beat up by ages of all kind playing this machine. And I don't know if it's had a kill screen yet on it, but I hope to give it one soon. So. You know, I plan to continue to make more video game arcade videos, so I'd appreciate you guys checking those out when they come, and subscribe, and hope to see you in the next one. See you guys.